Pisces, welcome. Welcome back if you're returning. This is Crow Indigo Tarot. This is your reading for mid-October. I have been having some challenges with the energies with the readings lately, and so I haven't been able to get them out with the consistency that I would like, or that I have been able to manage for the last year. So thank you for your patience. Definitely got a reading call, a call to read today. And we've done all the signs, and you are last. You, I should say we. I am also Pisces. So let's see what we have. Some guidance for the rest of this month. Hoping that I can be back on to do some more readings, but I have wisely learned not to try to tell Spirit what we're going to do, but rather to listen and wait and see. Let's see what we have for you, Pisces. What have we got this week? All right, Pisces. What do we have? Interesting set of cards. Not at all what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. So let's see. Page of Swords, Ten of Wands. You're seeking the truth now. You're trying to find the answers to something. And you're consulting many different resources here, trying to illuminate a situation, trying to find the answer, and ease your burden. You're carrying a lot of weight right now. You're trying to consult others outside of yourself, the truths that others have learned, to help you. Because it all feels so heavy. And you're carrying it, I think, in a manageable way, but it's not something you want to keep doing, all of this burden. Because you know eventually you'll need rest. That pack animal is going to need rest. The system, the structure that you're working in isn't sustainable, is what I'm hearing. I don't know exactly what that means. Let's see if there's any other clarity from the cards. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning in a positive way. What you are working on, investing in, trying to nurture into existence is growing. It's definitely growing. You can see that you're making some progress, but it's kind of slow. It's kind of slow. It's kind of not moving. You know, there's like an impatience around this. The sevens in the tarot, you know, they call for persistence, and they often can make what's the word? There's a frustration because you can see that you're getting somewhere, but you can't make it go any faster, and it's very aggravating. You know, you've worked really hard and you've been diligent, and you're trying to achieve something, and you can't. I don't know why the word division is coming through. I don't know if you maybe you've been investing in something, you've been building something, and now you'd like to take it in two different directions, maybe? I don't know why that's coming through on this card. It doesn't usually, but it almost feels like you want two things. You want to move in two different directions at once. There is supporting energy around you now for whatever you're trying to grow, whatever you're trying to evolve. Let's see what else we have here. We have the Five of Cups and the Three of Wands. It's like you're willing to let something go to move forward. Maybe you want to be able to follow two paths, but you know that's not possible. So you're willing to let something go, not without a bit of regret. You're watching something go. No, you're watching it go, but you could stop it, but you're not choosing to. You're choosing this other path. You're looking forward into the future at something, and you're wanting to walk toward it. But you know it requires you to walk away from this. It's interesting. I'm not really sure I understand your reading, Pisces. None of the other ones have stumped me this week. It feels like there's a lot of different things going on with you. Like there are different stories coming through, and I don't know if I'm picking up different people or if this is all inside of you. I mean, I know you have like the dual nature, the two fish swimming in opposite directions, but I don't know. I haven't pulled extra cards for anybody else. I think I'm going to pull a couple of cards for you. This is very confusing. Let's see. Do we have any clarifying cards for that? Wheel, Seven of Pentacles. Wheel, Seven of Pentacles. And the Five of Cups, Three of Wands. Somebody else got the same set. Who was that? These cards have come up on other readings too, but not together. So, Six of Cups, Ten of Cups. I don't think those were together last time either. There's nostalgia, and there's this happy ever after, this emotional fulfillment. And I feel like okay, so this is what I'm seeing. You've invested in something. You've invested, and it's going in two different paths. So you're investing in two different paths here. And one of them has a lot of really wonderful, happy memories. And the other has emotional fulfillment. And you want them to be the same path, but they're not. They're not the same path. And then over here, with your Five of Cups, Three of Wands, that needing to let something go to follow this future path, you have the Three of Swords and the King of Wands. There's heartbreak here, and there's also this really strong, passionate, creative energy, this mastery of creation. And it almost feels like it's heartbreaking to leave something behind, but that there's something else you're meant to follow to the emotional fulfillment is in that second path. It's not in the nostalgia. It's not in the heartbreak. Kind of feels like, yeah, the wheel is turning in a positive direction, but it requires you to give something up. It requires you to learn these truths that you are trying to learn and to lay down a certain burden. Very interesting, Pisces. I would love to pull more cards, but then it stops being just a general reading and it gets very long, so I'm not going to do that. If this is resonating for you, let me know. If it's sounding really very familiar to you, reach out, send me a message, and we can maybe explore it a little further. All right, let's see what you have for your oracle card for this week. It's important to get fresh air daily. Get outside, look up, move around in it, and breathe deep. It's not always the easiest thing to get up from our chair, right? To get away from our screens and to go and be outside in the fresh air, but that's super important. Spirit is saying you need to get outside every day. Get some fresh air. Get some perspective. Get out there and mix it up a little bit. How does that relate to your reading? Well, your reading's been kind of a mystery for me this week, so I'm not entirely sure. But I get the sense that it's getting outside of yourself maybe a little bit more than you do normally. Getting out of your head, getting out of your present limited scope, and so getting some fresh air, literally, but also metaphorically, I think is where I'm going to leave this with you. I hope that it is a good week for you. I hope it's a wonderful rest of the month. If I don't see you, I'm not sure if I'll be doing more readings or not, but if I don't, then I will see you when I'm next on. Thank you again for supporting the channel. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes, and I wish you